Burnout versus depression. How do you tell the difference? That's what I'm talking about today. I'm Dr. Tracy Marks, a psychiatrist. Burnout is usually thought of as something that happens professionally and caused by work stress. But the way it makes you feel can feel very similar to depression. A common definition is that it has three components to it: exhaustion, cynicism, and inefficacy. Here are the 9 symptoms of depression. It takes 5 of them to be considered as having a major depressive episode. So as you can see with depression, you have both mental and physical changes. Physical changes in the way your body functions, like with your appetite, your sleep, and your energy level. With burnout, you get emotional exhaustion in response to a prolonged stress. For the person who's burned out, you can feel like you're just going through the motions every day and you're not really living it. Now, a person who's depressed can have depersonalization experiences, but with burnout, it's a prominent feature and it's usually related to the stress in your work. And the last feature of burnout is a reduced sense of personal accomplishment. And it's what I called earlier as the inefficacy. It's like you're just chugging along, turning out work and doing all the things everyone wants you to do, but you're just not getting anything out of it. What's the point? One of the ways to tell the difference between depression and burnout is that with depression, you usually have trouble getting pleasure from any of the things that normally made you feel good before. Whereas with burnout, the sense of exhaustion, stress, and dissatisfaction is closely connected to the stress. Another way to tell the difference between depression and burnout is that with depression, you can have feelings of self-loathing and worthlessness that are pretty much generalized. But with burnout, your self-esteem is usually preserved. But if you do have any feelings of worthlessness, it's usually only connected to your value and in your work. And it's not to your overall value. Why does it matter to distinguish burnout from depression? If a person's burned out but not depressed, they don't need to be treated with antidepressant medication. The way to address the burnout is to address the factors that led to the burnout.